Go, Anna.
And Ange.
Anna.
Hello.
Anna and Ange.
We're back again.
We're back. But we've been thinking why we wanted to do this, and a lot of it was to do with how we feel about ourselves as mothers or parents who stay at home.
Because we want people to feel that they're doing something really worthwhile.
Yeah,
and valuable.
And it's almost become like a thing that you can't mention. You can't be proud of it and to talk about it with. Why is it not an option? It should be seen as a positive option and a positive contribution, because it is.
We want to show as well that it's not some sort of dour thing, you know, that it's fun as well having, I mean, we have just ranted about some poor behaviour from our children and how we've dealt with that.
Really badly.
But seeing that we can, you know, there was a lot of fun involved. That's through friendships. That's through the empowerment of the positivity. We've talked about how the positivity spreads, doesn't it? Once you start to, and it was Anna actually who said to me just once, I think you said, and a lot of times after that point, you're doing a great job, Ange. But no, unless your partner says that to you,
we're not partners.
We're not partners.
Partners in business,
partners in crime, partners in parenting.
You need more people, because I remember when I had my first son, and I remember I'll be sitting in bed, turning to my partner going, do you think what we're doing is all right? Is this okay what we're doing? But you need a wider circle to almost, you have to have your values reflected. And I think they're not really reflected at the moment by society and by media. The world's telling you, you need to be getting out there.
Yeah, that what you're doing
earning money
is something that only crazy people do, isn't it? You know, you're made to feel that it's something so unusual and outlandish. That's what we need to change, isn't it? That approach, like you say, it's a powerful choice, isn't it, to do this? It's not just something, it's been seen as something that only idle people do, or very wealthy women do, and yet I know such a cross-section of people who do it through just being able to talk to people. Paddy just destroying the room. Out and proud element of all this, isn't it? It's being, because it's taking the initial step, and so much snowballs with that, doesn't it? Of other people saying, actually, that's really, you have empowered me, Anna, by
power.
You know, I've always done this, but I've known in my heart that it's been the right choice for us as a family. But I've never heard anyone external to my family telling me that.
You need other people, don't you? The other thing I thought the other day was actually, it isn't about, quite often, especially on, what was it, this morning I watched a clip ages ago, and they put like this kind of working mother against like a stay-at-home mother, and it was, that's not what it's about, is it? Because everybody is working in different ways, and everyone's trying their best. And a lot of people, maybe they are thinking things, maybe there is something in them that thinks, oh, why, you know, I feel a bit, maybe is there another way I can have my family? Is there another way? And to see that it is a positive choice and a great contribution.
It absolutely is. I was just overtaken by my childcare requirements there, Anna.
When I first had the boys, I was a bit like, when are you going back to work? And I'd come up with the way, and I'd be thinking, oh, I need to say this, and this. Before that, I was a teacher, or before that, and, oh, yes, and I'm like justifying myself kind of constantly, and then
almost like it's an embarrassment what you do, and that's wrong, isn't it?
I think we both got to the point, didn't we, where if anyone asked me now, I just say, you know, I've always felt like I have been doing unpaid work. I haven't gone back into paid work, and quite often the reaction from people is very positive, and they say, you are right.
Yeah.
You know, raising a family is work, because if you've done it, even just a little bit, you know it is work. So to actually,
hard work,
for you to say it yourself in a non-attacking, non-judgmental way, you are just saying, well, I think I have been working, you know, since I had my children. And I still am now, contributing in different ways. It may not be bringing in the mullah. Is that right? Is that the word for money?
It might be, Anna. The wonga.
The
wonga.
cash. The
almighty dollar.
But there are some things that cannot be... can you make money out of raising your children? Maybe you can. I don't know.
Set up
Get
a
some
nursery,
free
get them
clothes
in
now.
there. Let's get on to that quick. We're starting the proud movement for the stay-at-homers.
Yeah.
Because
we aren't really at home.
Many movements that, you know, we can champion in society, but we're the unsung heroes, the carers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Caring, if you're caring for a relative, an elderly relative, or you're caring for your children, you're an unsung hero, aren't you? Being out and proud. And starting off in that way, and you'll see just how quickly things snowball, and they should. And if we can
just start a conversation,
got this crazy image of it starting around the nation now, where people just aren't afraid to say what they do.
Yeah. And you might have a conversation with somebody who is, you know, another mum at the school gate who is a full-time working, I don't know, CEO of something or whether. But you can have a conversation. Why should it be that you're like these two
that one's
against each other and like, oh, you know, you're just trying your best, aren't you?
Yeah.
But so that's where we're opening the conversation.
There aren't any positive representations of the stay-at-home parent in our society. It's a hidden thing. There are negative presentations, whether that's a Vicky Pollard type or whatever whatever we see, something jokey or frumpy or there are no positive representations. So we've tried to do that in our own community, haven't we? Where we've just tried to be, hopefully, something positive for other stay-at-home or just anyone to see.
Because I think that is the only way. If you want a kinder, if you want a kinder world,
it starts at home.